Dianne Feinstein, the longest-serving female senator in our nation's history. Senator Feinstein's colleagues in Washington have been honoring her all day. And, of course, right now, Queen City News Chief Legal Analyst Carly Rhodes joining us now to talk about her life and her legacy. And she worked up until her death, really, voting just yesterday morning on the Senate floor.
I mean, it shows the person that she was, that she still had work to do, even when there were critics attempting to say that she was done, that maybe we should have some type of check on her ability to lead and serve. She said, listen, if I can serve my 40 million constituents, talking about her folks that elected her in California, that still have work to do, even all the way up until the end. I mean, and when you're there that long, it shows you the type of relationships that you can make. And here are some of her colleagues giving tributes to her here with President Biden and Senator Chuck Schumer earlier today.
She was a historic figure, trailblazer for women, and a great friend. Dianne made her mark on everything from national security to the environment, to gun safety, to protecting civil liberties. The country's going to miss her dearly, and so will Jill and I.
Earlier this morning, we lost a giant in the Senate. Senator Dianne Feinstein was one of the most amazing people who ever graced the Senate, who ever graced the country.
And I've come to know Dianne Feinstein when I lived in California. I got to be able to know her career path. A lot of people even forget that she was a mayor of San Francisco even before becoming a U.S. Senator, but serving for 3 decades. And just her life and her legacy, regardless where you stand, what party you represent, you have to respect what she's done for our country.
For sure. I mean, a pillar from both sides of the aisle. Folks have poured that same type of thing: cornerstone, pillar, titan, legend. I mean, those aren't words that people throw around lightly. You have to have an impact if you've been there for doing it that long. President Biden can speak from firsthand knowledge of sitting with her, across the aisle and working hand in hand with her over the years with his time when he was a senator. So for sure, this is a major blow because filling that seat is going to be a monstrous task.
And she was the oldest sitting U.S. Senator, and it's really bringing up now the question of age limits in terms of seats in Congress. And you talk about mental ability, fitness to serve. I mean, these kind of conversations that we're having, very, very apparent when you're starting to see people getting older.
She redirects that question every time she did. She said, listen, point it back to, can I serve? And do I still have an ability to show up and do my job? And the answer is yes. She said, look at my record, and that has been a test of the time. As we go forward, the governor of California, Newsom, he has a big job to do. He made 2 promises during the campaign. He said, I'll appoint a black woman, and I'll appoint someone that will just hold the seat that's not in the race. So now he will actually have to appoint someone, and he has a lot of pushback about the black woman portion. We'll now see if he can uphold that campaign promise and appoint the person he said he'd do.
Yeah. Carly Rhodes, we appreciate your insight.